my fellow worshipers. Thank you for joining me again. Today I am going to do a tutorial for you and break down the steps that are going to be used in this dance, which we are actually going to use as an offering for Hanukkah. Now, I did a video on why we celebrate Hanukkah. There are those who believe that it is pagan, and so you can go ahead and head over to that video to watch why we celebrate it and why we do not believe it to be pagan. You know, if you think it's pagan, then this is, I guess, for those who don't think it's pagan. So for those of you who don't, and you are joining me here, enjoy this video. Let me break down the steps for you as best as I can, all right? So let's head on over and check it out. All right, so this dance is actually performed with candlesticks. Obviously, as you can see here, we don't use real candles. I don't think it would be very safe, and it probably would burn out anyway because you're moving the whole time. So we have these LED light candles, and they work quite well. And the dance simply starts with holding the candlesticks out in front of you, as you see pictured here. And we start to dance as soon as the singing begins. Now, we are going to get started to the left doing 2 mayams. There's the second one. Then you're going to stop on your left, shift your weight to do a 3-point turn to the right, cross over with the left, bring your feet together. Now let's look at what we're doing with the hands. What you're going to be seeing us doing is bobbing the candle up and down from right to left in a half circle motion every time we take a step for the mayam. And then as soon as we do our turn, we're just holding it out right in front of our faces. Then we bob it one more time when we cross our legs and bring the candlestick back up in front of our faces. Okay, now we are going to repeat that entire sequence going the opposite direction. Starting with our left, crossing over, doing a mayam to the right 2 times, just like in the first one. Step right, turn left, 3-point turn, and then cross. And here we do kind of a sway, and then a left Yemenite before starting the sequence again. So we will do that sequence 4 times. Once on the left, once on the right, and then again on the left and on the right. So let's take a look at that with the music.
Kindle the flame, let it burn brightly. This is the season of light. Kindle the flame, somebody might be lost in the darkness, afraid of the night. Kindle the flame, let it burn brightly. This is the season of light. Kindle the flame, somebody might be lost in the darkness, afraid of the night.
Yay! Now moving on to part 2. This part is pretty easy. We're just going to travel to the right, starting with a right step, left step, right step, and left step. Then a Yemenite to the right, then a sway left, and bring the right foot together with the left. Then waltz forward with the right, and waltz back on the left. Coupe, and coupe on the other side. And sway right, sway left. Okay, so the hands are pretty simple on this one. I'm not going to go over that part. Just pay attention to it, and you should be able to pick it up pretty easy. Now let's take a look at part 2 with the music.
This is the season of miracles, a time to live not in the
Good job so far, guys. Now from here, we're actually going to repeat part 1 2 times, once traveling to the left and then once traveling to the right again.
Kindle the flame, let it burn brightly. This is the season of sunset. Kindle the flame, somebody might be lost in the darkness, afraid of the night.
Now for our final sequence, part 3. This is actually something we do fairly often in our worship services and dances. This is called Blessed Are You, with a candlestick instead of just our hands. So we start with a bend and then a bow. Step forward on the right, left together. Step back on the left and right together. Step to the right, step to the left, 3-point turn to face the back, and do the same sequence. Bend, bow, step forward on the right, step back on the left, step right, step left, turn to face the middle of the circle again. Now let's see that sequence with the music as well. From here, we're going to repeat part 2 and then part 1 again.
This is the season of miracles, a time to lift up in the land, a light in the darkness, a hope for the world. Look, it is there in your hands. This is the season of flame. Somebody might be lost in the darkness, afraid of the night.
All right, almost done. To end this out, what we are going to do is repeat the last half of part 2. So we start that by waltzing forward on the right, and then back on the left, coupe, coupe again, and then step forward on the right, step back, bring your right foot together, lift your candlesticks up, and you're done.
He is the reason for this season of light.
All right, good job, dancers. That's mighty fine work. Now practice this, rewind it however many times you need to in order to get it down. This is actually a really simple dance. So enjoy. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and play the entire dance video so you can see it from start to finish and practice it, practice it, practice it, practice it, practice it. And so if you are on our dance team, we will be doing this for Hanukkah. If not, then you can do it for Hanukkah too. It's fairly simple. I hope I broke it down well enough for you to understand and learn yourself at home. Enjoy, you guys. We love you. Take care. Mwah.
flame. Somebody might be lost in the darkness, afraid of the night. Kindle the flame, let it burn brightly. This is the season of light. Kindle the flame, somebody might be lost in the darkness, afraid of the night. This is the season of miracles, a time to live life in the land, a light in the darkness, a hope for the world. Look, it is there in your hands. Kindle the flame, let it burn brightly. This is the season of light. Kindle the flame, somebody might be lost in the darkness, afraid of the night. On the top of the night looking, Melech haolam, she'el sanisi, nahotei.